Hi, my name is Melissa McTurnan. I'm going to be your instructor for this summer 2019 Statistics for Psychology course. I have taught this course several times, but I've never taught it online, and I'm a little bit nervous, and I'm sure you're a little bit nervous to be taking this course, so we can be nervous and get through it together. My pronouns are she, her, hers, or they, them, theirs. And on the screen, you also see that my office hours will be held online, of course, as everything will be for this course this summer. And there will be some instructions that I'll post to Canvas for figuring out how to access those online office hours, but we will be using a Zoom software to do that. And also you can see that my email address is supplied here for you. You can always contact me via email at mcturnan@csus.edu. And I do ask that if you do send me emails, that you send them from your CSUS email account, and that you also include Psyc 9 somewhere in the subject line so they don't get drowned in my email. Okay. So let's see. Hey. That's my dog. You'll probably hear him from time to time. His name is Fisher, and you'll see him here on this screen. Fisher, come here. There we go. Come here. Come here. Nope. There he is. Well, maybe you can meet him at some point. Well, who am I? I am a quantitative psychologist. That means that I actually specialize in the study of statistics for psychological research. So this is a course that is near and dear to me. I love teaching it, and I hope that that comes across during the semester. And just a little bit more about myself. I did get an undergraduate degree from University of Mary Washington. That's in Fredericksburg, Virginia. It's a really small college. I'm originally from the East Coast. I'm from Boston, Massachusetts. And I moved all the way out here after college to get my graduate degree in quantitative psychology at University of California in Davis. So I am super excited to be here to be teaching at Sac State. I've loved my time here in Sacramento, and especially time here with my dog Fisher. You can see up on the screen, that's me and Fisher at Lake Tahoe a couple of winters ago. For extra credit, I would love to get to know you and who you are. So I have assigned an opportunity for you to earn extra credit. So you could introduce yourself to me via email. And you already saw my email address. It's mcturnan@csus.edu. And in that email, you could include the name that you would like for me to call you. It may or may not be the one that I see when I log into the roster. You could include a photo and your pronouns if you'd like. Those are optional. But I would like to see one thing that you are excited about in taking this course, and then one thing that you're maybe a little bit nervous or skeptical about related to this course. And also for additional extra credit, you could participate in the discussion forum that I've created on Canvas, which is another opportunity to introduce yourself, this time to your peers. So you could use the same information or offer the same information in that format to get additional extra credit. Okay, so I think that this is the very first video that we're creating. I didn't want to get into too much material, so we're just going to start with some syllabus review and my expectations for this course. And you can see the syllabus in Canvas. It is in the first module that I've created, which is a welcome and introduction module. In the syllabus, you'll see that I hope to encourage all of you to successfully participate in this course. I know that it's a little bit intimidating, and some of you haven't seen statistics probably for a really long time, but I feel like all of you can do really well in this course, and it's my role to facilitate that. So please feel free to ask me if you have questions, and do that sooner rather than later. I don't want people to feel like you're falling behind or trying to catch up throughout the semester, and then later in the semester, especially because we actually only have 6 weeks. I don't want you to feel like you're falling behind or catching up the whole time. So ask me if you have questions, and we'll get it sorted straight away. This class does require a lot of time, maybe more time compared to your other classes. So I do recommend that you try to carve out some time in your week or set a strict schedule for yourself so that you can make sure that you are able to complete the readings and the assignments within a timely manner. you'll see that there are some resources available online. We are going to be using, along with your textbook, something called My Stat Lab. It's offered through the textbook editor, which is Pearson. And the My Stat Lab has extra opportunities for you to practice the skills that you're learning in the class. So there's self-quizzing that's available, and you can always feel free to access that material. It gives you practice for things, problems that look just like the homework assignments or just like the exams that you'll be taking in the course. Also, again, always feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions. You can do that via email or via Canvas. You can also always ask for support or engage in chitter chatter on the discussion format in Canvas. If you'd like to, you can ask your peers for support or just post questions to the discussion. And if your peers don't respond to those questions, I'll check it from time to time and respond to questions that I see popping up in there. My goal for you is that by the end of this course, you'll be able to understand a lot of the common statistical methods that we do use in psychological research and recognize when you're reading through research which tests should be used for different types of research questions or research designs. In this class, you'll be learning how to actually calculate by hand the descriptive statistics like means, medians, modes, and inferential statistics as well. And finally, after you've calculated those statistics, my goal for you is that you'll be able to interpret the statistics and draw some inferences about the research questions that you have. In this course, you will be completing 13 homework assignments, 13 because there are 13 chapters in the textbook that we'll be covering in these 6 weeks, and you'll have a homework assignment due for each chapter. You'll also have a small exam that is scheduled for each chapter as well. So there will be 13 mini exams instead of any large cumulative exams. Those exams will be conducted online, and you'll have to use what we call a lockdown browser. So that means that when you log in to start the exam, you won't be able to access any other windows on your computer. That software is implemented through the textbook website, My Stat Lab, and it is not compatible with a mobile phone or with Google Chromebooks. You'll see that I've posted a schedule of assignments on Canvas, and that schedule includes the dates for everything that you have due to me. So that will include the homework assignments and the mini exams. And I tried to make things easy by making things due only on Tuesdays and Fridays. So it's easy for you to remember your schedule. There is one exception that the last section, the last unit that we go over, it's chapter 15. The homework and the exam for that chapter will be due on the last day of our time together, which is a Thursday on July 11th. Please note that it is your responsibility to make sure that you're paying attention to deadlines and keeping up with the schedule. I will not be offering any makeup exams through this semester, but the homework assignments will be accepted late. You'll notice that you can keep working on them past the deadline, but 10% of your grade will be deducted for every 24 hours that's late. You'll also see on the syllabus that I've posted some rights of the learning community. These are really important to me, and I cover them in all of my in-person classrooms, and I wanted to make sure that I included them in this virtual classroom as well. I won't go through these in full detail, but I'll flip through them and you can read them on your own. And the first one is that you have a right to a safer learning environment. You also have a right to a direct and useful education. You have the right as a learner to accessible learning, so please feel free to let me know if any of the materials are not accessible to you so I can get that sorted. And you also have the right to peaceably assemble. I also wanted to let you know about some resources that we have available to you on our campus if you're not familiar with the Sac State campus. We do have lots of resources. These are just a few of them. And these are links. So when I post the lecture to Canvas, you should be able to click on these links and access these resources or more information about them. Some of these might be related to fees that we pay as students. So if you have any questions about accessing these, you should contact me, or you can contact the director of your CCE program.